be it. Well, 28. So this boss is level 29, so that's fine. We can kill some of these guys here. It's nice to see you again. Zava? Yep. You. So my name, do you? I must probably not introduce myself before. I was otherwise occupied. I'm Zava, the finest source among the dark things. I serve Great Lord Dallas. That's the name of your leader. And finally, your none shall ever know. I must say, this is the most pleasant surprise. I've seen the Devil's Quarter would keep you away from quite some time yet. Hard to blame me, considering the miserable defeat you suffered at the hands of your brother. You're the heir to the fact name for a reason, I suppose. You insiders don't have the right to speak our name. I have no brother. He is target marked for death. So we have one thing in common. I can't stand man either. Be killed by summoned creatures and takes their into his own. But that's allowed. I glide tear him to shreds and use his entrails as feed my familiars. I jest, of course. I'd never be so cruel as you my dark and such low-grade meat. My, but what a sour question you have. You and your brother seem to have a shared particular trait. Here's my personality, though. If I had to pick, I'd say you're the cure of the two. Then, the little one usually is. Are you done? You're not gonna fight me, then stand aside. Most my eyes from yeast are rather pain to me. Tip of those colorless orbs feels comforting. It feels like they were made for us. Too much stronger for me than mother I trusted Pona. But what those eyes back can do. So much shit going on. So with Yunica, it recommends only using fire. With him, it recommends using wind repeatedly and then just. So in other words, exactly what I've already been doing anyway. Just use wind and attack at range. Looks like as soon as you attack him once, he Yeah, it wasn't that hard. Looks like it show. Your best investment. Your power we handles eyes of yours still could born to be darkling. Hey, try pull. I like that. Tree, you and I aren't so after all. We're like kindred spirits. We both lost power, and we both find souls dark, alone, and afraid by it others. Don't try to deny it. That's what you and he would get on famously. Far better than he or your brother. I'm nothing to them. I can't be. I'm above them. I can't be. The mouse is putting off his strong, it's also a physical presence. That's why I feels outside. It's not probably I thought. Right, person got a system definitely were able to do it. You can feel afraid of. It's pretty much simple. Be childlike compared to power shield magic. Right there, succeed vision if you can't even hold things in the door. You're supposed to defeat your brother for that matter. A strong blast magic to do a trick. Was a combining energies of all three effects east and charge them with breaking. Unleash. What the? Arg. Such a foolish creature. They can't be so gay just because your skills were noticed by those around you. Bats don't need fellows to beg for treats and wag their tails like pitiful puppy dogs. That was his father speaking. You want to be excited, you must show strength. And your other must. Oh, a point. There's a point instead. Oh. Look who's awake. Not you again. You sure have one, you know that? Do you really think you'd propose to pay the power devils for gaze? I'm pretty reckless, but even I wouldn't go anywhere near that thing if I didn't have to. You think after me? You sound surprised. You'll be a red match member, and I want you to be a tip-top shape for it. I have a real sickle that kills somebody like unconscious. After we went through, I wouldn't just try and get some moves. Just say it nice and slow. I need pity. I'm not unconscious anymore. This kid's over with. I'm not so quick, aren't you? Know that? Almost not enough of a sickle that's technically has too weak to do anything about mouth off. That's ever here. She'd totally slit your throat and laugh while you bleed out. She's a real bad egg that way. That'll throw us withdraw from the rounds Annex. But technically, I might even still be here. Means I sure as hell not gonna do anything that would draw attention to myself. Anyway then. Why are you really looking after me? I don't know. Is that the best you can come with? What's the matter? I just like it, that's all. You're the Claw Man's brother, huh? Why you didn't him so bad? Do you two get along? Look, we get along? So I'm concerned I have no brother. I have got his target. The target I've got is South Exterminate. I get that. But he's still your brother. If you gotta kill him, you gotta kill him. Or he's still bound by blood, you know? And nothing can ever take that away. Sorry, not trying to wounds or anything. We just come from different worlds, I guess. You East people probably don't think that way. He's always been completely self-absorbed. Hmm? The fact lies Jade named the first among those 6 priests. We are his all manner of spirit. As the Arbor Toal expected to be a succeeded name, but he looked to become a hornet instead. He came across this year scoffing and face his lineage as the position were trivial and worthless to him. He just didn't care. He wanted to follow his own path, so he did. Protocol and would be damned. He even bat an eye when he was disinherited. Honestly, it's like the bottom at all, really. And that's how the position succeeded for me, the second son. They call me Magic Prodigy now, but back then I was just a ordinary kid. I was kind of being compared to him as I was living in a shadow. In his own way, I learned to sort of excruciating. But as far as asked me and tried as hard as I could to live up to everyone's off expectations. My training was intense and all-consuming. I lost every friend I had. Went out as deemed worthy of that title. Defiant, everyone acknowledged my abilities. I'd no longer be regarded as Tolfac's little brother. But then your god of demons attacked and we all had to ride solo and try to the sky and escape. And of course, Tolos had to stay behind with Kameratova to buy us time the rest of us. I praised him for his gallant sacrifice, and about my hard work, I just told Facts little brother again. One of the greatest heroes of the East, that still seemed to be all I'm known for. If I started to crawl that shell, we pour it back in. Oh boy. I'm basically just slashing on him. It's totally not going to be the big figures I am. Even when he's done, doesn't change the fact that I waited too long, I'm dead. Makes it that to justify. He's stained our fan enough by his forefathers to succession sleep to a night. There's still the iron knighthood. He took it to ultimate these gods after all. They trampled the oath on the ground. And if that's faster, he'd got redemption. You're kind of running there, so I'm not sure I really what you're saying. Long and short of it is you still love him, right? Really, let's see me. How you got that from me from what I just told you? Well, you know what you want what he's got. You're trying to be just like him, right? Or it's, I guess, fair to say you want to be respected and looked up to you by your father and everyone else the way he is. You're parts that you can't see a better job. That's not right. I gotta think about my own too. I told you you're coming from. You want to be nice to him, but then he also kind of wants you to bring his back sometimes. Your parents always saying that why can't you like your brother, and especially his hell, because you love him, but he's just his pain in the ass. You don't get it all, huh? You don't get it all. You got one hell of an addition, you know that. Why has less than kind of being like all like him? That's absurd. I've been told I'm pretty good at getting people. If you slay it without the mark, I don't push him out any further. I'll see right where it lies. Least I can do thank you for opening up to me. This guy is nice, you know. I thought you paid this update, self-absorbed, self-import, and I got prehated. And I prehated much to your guts. I don't know. I guess you're really not so bad, girl. You're like an extra smug version of me. Extra smug. The compliment? That's already just gonna get worn out. Didn't you say you're already advanced place? If so, I think it might be best you to follow his orders now. It's not possible for regular people like you at that door. Remember how you try. That guy's like a thing in there. You should save somewhere, okay? I'll get later. Mass when guys we go. I can't creatively have an answer. Alright, that's this. If I could ask again, I'm Remy, why are you doing all this to tell me my half? My answer has been changed. I have no idea. I want to give it a shot, you know? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What the hell's wrong with me? Here, Abo, we're supposed to be good at reading people. If I'm making it back, I'll hear Zava. Wait, he has slow fire. Outside of my XP is.